When intimidation is caught on camera, it stops being content. It becomes evidence. Some situations are too serious for social media reaction. This is one of them. Justice does not begin on YouTube. It begins when people choose the law over silence. Yeah, beautiful folks, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this YouTube channel. It goes by the name Maxwell Lumumba Africa, and Maxwell Lumumba is my name. So for those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share it to other individuals so that they can know this YouTube channel really exists. And for those who are watching my videos, make sure that you watch these videos up to the end without skipping the ads, and remember to turn on the notification bell so that you can be updated anytime, any day that I'm uploading any video. And I'm taking this special moment to thank all the supporters for supporting me through various endeavors. I don't take that for granted. I really appreciate. So today's video, I'm going to talk to Mama Ann's family. I want you to listen to me carefully. I'm speaking directly to Mama Ann's family, not to the internet, not to YouTube, not for views, not for content. This message is for you. This is not entertainment, this is not drama, this is not commentary. This is all about action. I want to say something very slowly, so there is no misunderstanding. What happened to you is not YouTube issue, because I've been seeing you going round and round to different content creator, telling them your side of story. They are giving you advice, they are reacting on it, but that is not the way you are supposed to do. Because what happened to you is not social media content. It is what happened to you. It is actually a legal matter. The time that you are spending going around to search for content creators so that they can react and give you advice on what should be done was really wrong. That effort, you could take that effort to police station or to the chief so that you document, you give out statement on what really happened. And legal matters require legal action, not silence. You know, today morning I've just woke up. Then I just got a subscriber asking me that, okay, the likes of you, okay, that is me now. Actually, I'm giving us something like a reported speech. The likes of you, Gintu Mogesi, what are you doing? Because this action needs to be in authority's hand. But now these people are now telling the subscribers, how can the subscriber help them, and yet they are supposed to help themselves? So for me, what I can, because I had to respond to that subscriber, I told the subscriber this: remember, we are not the victim. We are not the people who should file a complaint. We have the people who were victimized. Actually, they are the victims. So the only thing they are supposed to do, they are supposed to go and write a statement for us. What actually we need to do is now like giving them a backup. When I'm talking about a backup, we are going to make sure that they get awareness on how the legal function works, and if they will require on how to understand the law and everything, we'll be guiding them so that they can do everything. The only part remaining now, as we can chip in so that to make sure that justice is being acquired. And they will say that this is a legal matter and it requires legal action, not silence. Mama Ann's family, I'm not here to excite people. I'm not here to trend. I'm not here to shout. I'm here to speak the truth and truthful, calmly, directly to you. From what I clearly see and heard circulating video, You are spoken to in a manner that no Kenyan citizen should accept. In that video, there were threats. Even the guy, Lady J, said the way he can use the police officers. He was telling you the way he can tarmac that road. There was even an intimidation. There was public humiliation. And I want you to understand something very important. When something like this happens and it is documented on a video, it is no longer a private matter. It becomes a matter of record. You yourself, I saw there is Agi in Ginto's channel telling us how she has a lot of information, a lot of details, a lot of things and history, a bumper history on how this family is very ungrateful. Let me tell you again, Mama Ann's family, please hear this. Staying silent does not protect you. Staying quiet does not bring peace. Staying quiet only delays the problem. This is not about fighting anyone. This is not about revenge. This is not about providing who is stronger. This is about drawing a legal name, legal line, and saying that this is where intimidation stops. Use this to get justice. Use this to stop all the intimidation that family has been doing to you. I want to be very clear to you that I'm not asking you to insult anyone. I'm not asking you to threaten anyone. I'm not asking you to comfort anyone physically. I am asking you actually to follow what law says, to take legal action on the entire process, and that is what I'm really praying for. So I'm asking you to use the law, because the law is the only thing that equalizes everyone. Mama Ann family, money does not give anyone the right to intimidate you. Remember, this is a private road, even though it can be accessed publicly, because we can see that corner, it is going towards the family that actually have intimidated you. The other way, actually, there is a diversion there going to the likes of Mogesi and the entire people there in the community. So money does not give anyone right to insult your parent. Remember in the video, your parent was really insulted. He was called stupid, non-intelligent man, a man who sells everything, a man with no brain. And money does not give anyone right to threaten public roads or public space. Because what was there? Somebody is getting somebody to come to your road, then actually removing a bump that you people put it. Because in yesterday's video I highlighted that putting a bump is not something that you have to seek authority, but even though they were removing that bump, they are not supposed to remove that bump with intimidation, with threats. And when such words are spoken openly, the law must hear them. Let me say this again and slowly. This was not to be a YouTube thing. This was not content. This was not a reaction video issue. This is your life, your dignity, your safety, and your children's future. Because anything that you do today, it will be reflected onto your future generation. And those things require action, not commentary, not rushing up and down, doing videos on them and everything. The same strength you having going to the YouTuber, giving them what you think about it, that is not the correct procedure. Because Mama Ann's family, I know fear is real. I know you people actually have a lot of fear, and I know intimidation creates silence. I know people say that let it pass, but let me advise you, this issue is not an issue that you should let it pass. But intimidation does not pass on its own, it returns stronger. Today, DAVY Jr. has removed a bumps, even threatening on how he'll actually put a tarmac on that road. So that means the next time he'll be coming with a lot of guts, and he'll be coming with he will be returning with a lot of strength. The only thing intimidation respects is the process, and the process begins with the reporting. Go to authorities, report the issue, and say you're part of the story. Reporting does not mean war, because once you file your statement or your complaint, reporting does not mean court tomorrow. The reason why I myself, I don't want to be involved, because I'm not the victim. So a lot of questions I can't really answer when it comes, maybe when the matter will reach the court. Reporting means recording what happened. Go record what really happened, and you just say what happened. And an OB is not a fight. An OB is protection, because once you get the OB, it will be really protecting you. And going to the chief is also not a drama, because going to the chief is the structure. Requesting a baraza is not wickedness, it is wisdom. You can request a baraza by yourself, because we have seen their barazas before, and basically the baraza that they were there before, they were there to intimidate the villagers, because we understand how the villagers have been put in, the chiefs, the policemen have been put in some people's pocket. So when you go request for a baraza, that baraza will be requested for you, and you'll be given authority to command in that baraza. So Mama Ann's family, I want to speak to you plainly. If today this is ignored, tomorrow it may happen again. If tomorrow it happens again, it may be worse. And then people will ask, why didn't you report earlier? This is the opportunity, this is the time that you people are supposed to go and report. And I don't want that for you. This is why I'm saying this clearly and publicly. This is not for views. This is not for likes. This is not something that should be ignored. This is to push you towards lawful action. Because together we stand. Oh, it is called unity we stand, divided we fall. And I'm not forcing you. I cannot force you. The decision is yours. If you like, report. If you don't like, don't report. Because, you know, the likes of me, the likes of, let's say, Chris the Great, the likes of Gintu, people are really asking that, what are we doing to save the village? And the same villagers who are actually the victims, they are there seated, relaxed. They don't want to file their complaint. They know that at the end of the day, maybe I'll be getting views, I'll be getting donations, I'll be getting what? But my advice are, someone standing for justice is this. Please take legal action. For us, I personally, I'll support. Not emotional action, not social media action, legal action. Start with evidence. The video is evidence. Witnesses are evidence, because from that video, there are some people there, children, a lot of people there, because that was a heated exchange next to your door. Yeah, words spoken publicly are evidence, because the record is there. I digested in my last video what they were saying, and that is, even the others were bragging the way they can buy vehicle, other one telling that you can't buy vehicle. Yeah, so take that as the evidence to the chief. Take that as the evidence to the police. let it be recorded. Let authority handle it. Don't go and start bragging and handling those matters by yourself, because once something is recorded officially, intimidation slows down. Because when Lady J will know that this case has been filed, he'll be reluctant and he won't be having that voice, the commanding voice that he thinks is having. Once something is recorded officially, people think twice before repeating it. And once you record that statement, I tell you, my sisters, my brothers, that will be the great change in the community. Yeah, we have to submit. Maybe your father sold the land by those days, but I have, maybe now I think that that one is a lesson for you people to not repeat the mistake again, since actually silence gives confidence to intimidation. Law removes it. Mama Ann's family, you deserve peace, you deserve respect, you deserve to live without fear. And peace does not come from silence. Because you see the changes that we have in this country. That is because of Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Because he was just fearless. You will never intimidate, you could not intimidate that individual. That's why even here in the content creation, we have reactors. And the work of the reactor is like the opposition. Even the government of Kenya itself, it has the opposition. And oppositions are there so as to oversee what is really happening in the government, so as to raise alarm to the citizens of Kenya that this is being done behind the scene, this is being done behind, nobody knows about, this is being done to intimidate you. So that's why here we have the reactor, so that to oversee what is really happening. And peace does not come from silence. Peace comes from the boundaries. Legal action creates boundaries, because once you report, even Lady J himself will be having his own boundary. He'll be saying that, this family, it can no longer be intimidated. It actually knows how to get justice. And I want to say this again, very clearly, nobody misquotes me. I'm not attacking Lady J. I'm not declaring guilty. I'm not calling for punishment. I'm calling for a process, because the process protects everyone. If someone feels wronged, the law listens. If someone feels misunderstood, the law clarifies. Then that is how civilized societies work. If you do that, there will be a lot of respect. The Conrad family will be respecting you. You people will be respecting each other. So Mama Ann's family, this is bigger than a bump. Don't say that we are going to pray so that all these one can be done, or don't say that let us do this because of religious, or what you say that let us forgive this such action. Nobody is there to forgive you. The Bible says very clear that you will only forgiven. I don't want to finish that statement. Yeah, actually I wanted to say that the Bible says it clearly that God helps who help themselves. So if you cannot take the action, the legal action, you'll never get justice. And that is what is digging holes, especially when subscribers tell us that we are bringing everything to the camera, we are doing this and this. So that is how civilized societies work. And the way I was saying that the issue at hand is bigger than a bump. The issue is bigger than the road. That is about actually how people speak to each other. This is whether intimidation is allowed to stand, and intimidation must never stand. Please do not think that you are alone. You are not alone, because once you file the complaint, a lot of people, subscribers are there watching. The likes of me will be there. Actually, if it needs the legal process. I'm not a lawyer, but legal process has to be followed. And intimidation must never stand. Please do not think the way I've said that you people are alone, but support without action is just a noise. We cannot say that we are supporting you, then you people have not even filed any complaint. Support with action is the real change. If you want this community to make changes, go file it, then let the process take its channel. So this channel will support justice the way I said, but justice only moves when the affected people step forward. And stepping forward does not mean shouting. It means walking into an office calmly and saying that this is what happened, please record it. That is all. That is it all. And let me tell you, when you'll be doing that, you'll be getting that people will be coming back doors. So as you drop the charges against them, don't be intimidated with that, because once you do that, justice will be denied and you people will continue suffering. So this is all. No drama, no insult, no cues, just law. So Mama Ann's family, I'm speaking to you with respect. This is your moment to choose protection over fear, process over silence, action over commentary. This is not YouTube. This is not content. This is a real life. A real life requires real action. Thank you for listening. Thank you for considering this advice, and whatever you decide, let it be guided by the wisdom and law. That is what I can really say. For those who have not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and more to come. Goodbye for now. Let us meet in the next session. Goodbye.